Alright, here we go. Good morning, evening, afternoon, or night, or, wherever you are. I hope you are having your wonderful, wonderful time of the day. It's like 9 p.m. here. I'm a little sleepy, but I am still having my coffee. Kind of waking up. I had a little nap because I was too tired, and I figured that I wouldn't last the night if I didn't. Hi, Victor, welcome back. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having an amazing, amazing time. For those of you who were not here earlier in the afternoon, we had our cooking stream. We made deviled eggs, and I can now confirm that they are awesome. I actually ate them with lettuce, like the lettuce that I made like a bed out of, and that was freaking amazing. I don't know if you're gonna be making them with like fish or fish sauce or whatever, but I didn't use fish sauce, and they still turned out pretty amazing. So I'm very happy with that. How's the sound? Because I do believe that this is the first time that I am streaming from this setup and that I'm using the new mic. And yeah, for those of you who missed out on that as well, I finally got a new mic. So no more crappy audio footage and whatnot. We are good to go. I hope. But in all seriousness, though, I'm very very happy with the mic. It's working really well, and it's a lot better than I expected, because my old mic actually is still here on my desk. Like I actually didn't have the heart to closer to me is better. Like I could probably work on that, because it has like a manual way to like increase the volume, and I just did it. I don't know if it made any difference. Let me know if it did. But I'm still kind of experimenting with it. This is my old Blue. I don't know how well you could see it during the streams. I mean, you probably could have. Oh, like I spent so much time streaming with this mic. It's just like very hard to let it go. I know that I won't be using it anymore. And my kid, he really loves this mic. That's actually how it broke. Because he was messing with it and it dropped on the floor. And I was like, okay, it's not the first time that I dropped it. Nothing will probably happen. And surprise, surprise, something did happen. The mic stopped working, and no matter what I did, I couldn't fix it. But now I just don't get to have it anymore. But that's okay. What can you do? Can't really be mad at him either. Like, he's 2 years old, and it was completely my bad that I left it on the, sitting on the desk thinking that nothing was gonna happen. But me leaving stuff there is an accident waiting to happen, and unfortunately I learned that the hard way. So yeah, I don't know how to, like, I understand that, like, I need to have my mic closer to me, I guess, because that is just the way it works. Like, I get that it picks up the sound a lot better when it's closer to me, obviously. But I don't know where to put it. Yeah, it happens. Like, I mean, I thought it wasn't gonna happen. Like, normally I would have my stuff all over the desk, and I would just kind of hope against all hope that, a toddler isn't gonna be your classic toddler. Oh. Well, it turns out that in the process of moving all this stuff, I have kind of shut down my camera, and I will fix that. Just give me 1 second. Ah, jeez. Happens every time. Because I use the camera that's attached, like, through the cable, right? And sometimes it just so happens that, that I move things around that I shouldn't be moving, and unfortunately, it is the way it is. Yeah, it froze. It froze, but it was my bad. I shouldn't have touched it. Shouldn't have touched anything. Okay, here we go. I think. Yeah, we'll be back. Okay. Okay. Fixing it. Okay, I am not moving anything else anymore. I don't know, like, I figured, like, I know that, like, I need a stand of some sort, like, it would be ideal if I could have my mic like this, but I do not own the appropriate equipment just yet, so I think I'll just try to have it here. Okay, I think this is probably the best that I can do for now. Yeah, I know. I'm just experimenting with it, messing around a little bit. Hi, Morgan. Welcome back. How are you doing tonight? I hope you are having a good night. Now that we have our sound figured out, it is time to finish these quests. I can't believe I managed to level an actual healer without using like squadrons and whatnot. But I did go through it. I didn't do today's roulettes, but I have like 80. I'm at like 86 or something like that, and for today that is pretty much going to be enough, because I'm at the point where I need to finish my Stormblood quests, and that is pretty much all I need to do. Apart from the Shadowbringers healers quest, that is what I'm planning today. So from 70 to 80, we're good to go, and this hopefully will happen by tomorrow. Am I gonna do the Endwalker quest tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow I can do the Endwalker healer quests, and I can do the Shadowbringers mega quest, because tonight I want to finish the Astro story up until the very end of Shadowbringers. That is at least the plan. So, we have an exciting night in front of us. Yeah, I'm very happy that that the sound is better. Because I don't know what I would do if it sucked. I'm just very happy with the mic. I know that I wasn't planning on that investment per se, but is it weird to say that in some way I'm happy that it broke, because it gave me I mean, not the excuse, but like, let's say, permission to actually upgrade something, because normally I wouldn't be investing right now, as I've already invested into like the whole apartment, into like moving and getting settled and everything. So it wasn't a good time for me to actually be investing, but I'm very happy that, you know, in the end, I did. I can't hear the in-game sound, but hopefully there is in-game sound. Maybe it's the headphones, I'm not sure. Can you guys hear the in-game sound? You should be able to. Anyway, this is the level 65 quest. So tonight, the plan is to go from 65 to the level 80 quest. And yes, I will finish those big job quests, the level 80 ones. I have it planned. I actually have been working quite a bit on planning the... oh, you can't hear the... What? You can't hear the in-game sounds? That's weird. That is very strange. Why is that? Huh. I don't wanna bump the sound too much. I wanna see if huh. I don't know. Things should be working. Master volume is fine. Huh. What happened? Why don't we hear the game? I mean, technically the game is showing it to me like it does have the sound. So I'm actually just kind of a little bit worried that it is not there. What would be the reason for the lack of in-game sound? Yesterday I had it. Today I had it. I was able to hear everything. I just can't hear anything. So you can't hear anything. You can't hear in-game noise whatsoever. What's concerning to me is that I can't hear it. Maybe I need to... input, okay. Let's see. Can you hear this? Is this something you can hear? Because I cannot hear it. Like the testing sound? Was that something that you were able to catch? I suppose I can check it on stream as well. Oh. That is so weird. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I literally don't hear anything. That is so strange. Okay. I'll try to restart this. What is this? What do I want? I want speakers. Huh. Okay. Maybe this? Maybe this. No? No, things seem to be refusing to work. How about I do this? Sorry for not starting just yet. Just want to make sure I have the sound. I don't know why I have no sound. Like, do I always have to run into some sort of issue when I don't stream for like a couple of weeks? Every single time. It just so happens. Okay. Can hear that. Amazing. Why can I not hear the game? Okay, the game should also have sound. I don't know why it doesn't, but I'm just going to pretend that things are okay. Because obviously the speakers... Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about the sound. I don't even know if my sounds... Have to restart the game if there's no sound. It's been a bug since forever. Really? It's about the game? Are you sure? Oh, okay. Well, thank you for letting me know, because this is actually the first time that it's ever happened to me. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that. Thanks, Note. And welcome back. Let's see if that works. Because oh yeah, sorry for ripping your ears there. I apologize. Did not know that was gonna happen. I thought it was something wrong on my end. It is just so weird. Huh. Well, you live and learn. It's never happened to me so far, but there's always a first time for everything. Funnily enough, it just so happens when I'm starting the stream again. Okay, there's definitely sound now. I'm pretty sure I can hear the Endwalker music, and I think we should be good. I thought it was my headphones. I thought my headphones broke or something. But I just want things to be okay. Come on. I'm trying to test the sound now on the queue loading screen thing that doesn't even make any sound whatsoever. That's amazing. How long is it gonna take me to actually start the quest? Jeez. But yeah, I definitely didn't know about it. It's like you're in Ishgard and you can't hear Ishgard music? It is just unfair. I still don't hear anything. Do you guys hear anything? No, I don't hear anything either. Okay, I'm gonna try to take my headphones out. Let me see. Okay, let's do this without the headphones. Maybe it's just too quiet. Can you hear the game now? Like, I can definitely hear it now, but it is so quiet. I don't understand why it's so quiet. It should not be this quiet at all, because I used to use these same settings and the game sound was just fine. Okay, is it too loud now? I don't know, I'm just gonna have it like this. And if it's too loud or too quiet, just let me know. But for now, I'm just gonna roll without the headphones and I think we'll be good. Anyway, let's start with this, finally. Jack Kennard appears ill. Could it be he's recovering from another long evening at the Forgotten Night, or is something else disturbing the Viscount? What does Viscount actually mean? I don't even know that word. While your visit fills my heart with joy, V, I cannot bring myself to smile, knowing that Lady Leveva is troubled so. Though she could be spending these final days before the symposium placing the final touches on her address to the vault, she instead spends her time wandering about the pillars in a daze, mumbling to herself about earth, wind, and water. I fear that Kyoho's departure has left a gap in Lady Leveva's heart that she knows not how to fill. I've tried at length to set her mind at ease, but one need not be a reader of stars to guess how well that ended. Perhaps if you spoke with her, she would finally listen to reason. I kind of forgot where we left off in the story. Oh, now I can definitely hear the sound. Is it too loud now? Like, I don't know. I literally can't tell. Hi, Luneth. Welcome back. What's up? Okay, I guess we can pour it to Vigil. Like, I'm too zoomed in. Like, what was the last thing that even happened? Like, this happened like 2 weeks ago. I think I forgot the whole quest line. Jeez. Like, my memory is like a goldfish. It is annoying. No sound? That is not possible. That is like literally impossible because I can hear it. Right now I'm hearing the Ishgard music. You should be able to hear it. Okay, how about now? I cranked it up. Like you're either hearing it super loud or something's wrong. You should be hearing like the Ishgard tunes. No sound? What? You hear sounds? Well, when you put it like that, I don't know what you mean. Like, do you mean like in-game sounds, or are you trying to make a joke or something? Don't troll me. Anyway, Reach, what do I owe the honor? No, let me guess. Our good friend Jack Bernard asked you to talk some sense into poor addle-padded Leveva. And oh goody, today I have the privilege of being lectured by both of you. Jeez, excuse me. Why, Lady Leveva and V, imagine finding you two out here this fine day. Enough with the theatrics, Jan. I know your play here, and as I have told you time and time again, I have not forgotten my duty to the Athenaeum or my obligations to the symposium. I simply need time to think. Alone. To which I keep replying, why think alone when you have one of the greatest minds in the realm at your disposal? And V. Oh wow, thanks. Hi, Izzy! Welcome back! Oh, welcome back! How are you today? A long time no see, how have you been? The greatest minds. Then riddle me this. Why are the results of my reading from that day, both V and Kyo arrived, still weighing on my mind? Why does it feel as if I'm missing, or rather misinterpreting, some devilishly important detail? Peace comes, friends are made, dangerous paths are trodden, knowledge is gained. Did that not already occur? Kyoho and V both arrive as the Dragon's Song War ends. V saves Kyoho from death at the Steel Vigil, and knowledge of geomancy is shared with Athenaeum. Yes, but what if the coming destruction told by the invented spire was not the incident at the Citadel, but something else, something far more grave? Then that would mean the prophecy's fruit of knowledge and hope was not Kyoho's stories of his art, but something different, something we will only see by continuing on this perilous path. But is it truly the path that is disastrous, or our decision to pursue it? At the end of the path of disaster is hope. To see hope would be disastrous. A big promotion is just around the corner. I'm gonna be in the spirit of my character as per usual. An interesting, if not fairly liberal interpretation of the cards, as well as the basic rules of grammar and syntax. No, the 6th card clearly states that hope is a resulting factor of the misfortune described in the 4th and 5th cards. That is weird. And I believe the disaster in question has something to do with Kyoho's return home, if not the return itself. It could also mean that our friend is in danger. I hope not. I see where you're going with this, and while I loved our red-robed ruckus rouser as much as anyone, excepting Flurel perhaps, a journey at this time would mean the cancellation of our symposium, and with that, any chance of the Holy See ever taking us seriously. And now you can see why I've been up here all day and night, biting my nails to the quick. I apologize. A lack of sleep can work ill on one's humors, but I think your intervention here today may have provided me a solution to our predicament. A solution that I'm now kicking myself for not having come to earlier. A solution I myself proposed not days ago when deciding how I might attend Kyoho's opening of the 6th heaven. We will travel to Hingashi. Great. Alright, bye Lynette. See you soon. The reading that only mentioned friends old and friends new. I recall nothing in there about silver-haired astrologians from Shireland. But how do you propose we find our charge? The Far East is a big place. Perhaps we could write a letter. Yes, and address it to Kyoho Hingashi. No, you dullard. We have something far better. We have the stars and our undying faith that they will guide us to what we seek. Oh, that doesn't sound promising. Pixel, hello and welcome. Astrology, good luck at 90. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm kind of only leveling a healer so that I can do role quests. I'm not super interested in healing. Like, it's been okay, but I am definitely no healer. So I'm just going through the story, and hopefully I can complete all the role quests and finally be done with them. How have you been? Asteroid 90 has so many buttons and short cooldowns. Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to at least try it, but I don't think I'll stick around and, actually heal. I doubt it. Okay, so we're actually putting faith in this plan. V could start her search in Kugane, the port city from which Kyoho claimed he came, focusing on locations which serve and exceptional venues for stargazing, a pastime our friend warmed to during his stay with us. Or we could... no, wait, this is actually a decent proposal. You have your quest. May the stars guide you true. Oh, and I will expect reports. Many reports. Jan, let us return to prepare. Alright, maybe after a few bells rest first. Oh, the G pose? At least from the job actions that I've been looking at, are like the effects are so amazing. Astro is so flashy. I'm normally not a huge fan of like flashy things, but I don't know, like I've been loving every second of playing Astro just because of that. Yeah, I'm definitely, well, not definitely, but almost definitely not gonna put myself through it, because I'm literally just leveling a healer so that I can I can finish those quests. I never really intended to heal, but I figured I should at least give it a try. And I'm at 86 right now, and it's been fairly busy, but I'm guessing that's not even like the half of it. Kugani's packed like a warehouse with multi-stored hostels and tea houses, so the cobbles will now afford a man-decent view of the skies. Now, if you want to see the heavens in all their glory, you must needs make your way up. Take this bridge behind me. There, atop that mighty span, the stars await. She faces directly west of Kugani Castle, out towards the Ruby Tide and uttered beyond. It is said her location was determined by a great geomancer who told the first Bugyo placing it there would ensure the city's prosperity for generations to come. Awesome. I mean, we literally came to the city. And the one thing that's true about the cities is that you can't really see the stars. Not even during the night, because it's too bright. At least that's the way it is in my city. I don't know about your cities. Let's go down. So you guys can like hear very quiet music? Are you sure? Because like I can actually hear it fairly loudly. What I could do, since you know the music has been a little distracting, to be honest. Like I don't understand how you can't hear it. I wonder if you hear it from the mic or the actual software at this point. What I could do is this. Come on. Okay. What if I was to wear my headphones and turn them down a bit? Can you still hear the in-game music? Like you should definitely be able to. Like if you can't hear anything now, I am honestly just super baffled. My hair looks so weird when I do this. Okay. Guess I'll just have it out. But you can hear it. Okay, awesome. But is it too loud, too quiet, or too anything? Anyway, when I wish to walk under the stars, I go with my promised to Tasagara Bridge spawning yon year. The melting of crimson into indigo as a sight you will not soon forget. Thank you. That sounds very romantic. Like, the astro quests have been so wholesome, right? If it is the stars you seek, then you need only look up. But if it is a fool you seek, one who calls himself a master of wind and water, when in fact he's nothing more than a cheat, a liar, and a disgrace to our noble profession, then perhaps you might find the rat where all rats hide, near the piers. Wow. It's so weird that it's quiet. I'm gonna try to turn the game all the way up. And turn it down for myself so that my ears don't get ripped. What I'm bothered by is the fact that my throat has still not recovered. And you can probably hear that as well. I thought I was gonna be fine, but it appears that I'm not fine. But I'm gonna try to push through and see if I can stream today. You know, without having to, I don't know, take breaks or something. This afternoon I was, like my throat was a little tired. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Like, so many beautiful screenshots during the Astro Quest, right? I see someone has taken my spot. I may just have to slit her throat and toss her body to the tide. Oh my god, what? Oh wow. Hi friend. I'm pulling your arm, or was it ear? You Westerners have such odd sayings. What brings me so far from home? It's so weird being called a Westerner anywhere. Jeez. A path fraught with disaster, misfortune, impending doom. Yes, well, the situation may not be as encouraging as my jovial demeanor suggests. It all began several decades ago when the Bakufu decided they were opening the port to foreign trade vessels. To accommodate the influx of ships, a section of ancient coastline forest was cleared. However, doing so angered the entity who had guarded the wood for countless generations, a golden fox named Kinko. A great battle ensued, but claws and fangs were no match for cold steel. Kinko was slain and a new port completed. Fox's spirit, however, remained, spoiling our milk, withering our crops, causing storms that dashed ship after ship against our rocky cliffs. In desperation, the Bakufu turned to the land's most powerful geomancer, my great-grandfather Kazan. Kazan used the power of the sea, the skies, and the land to soothe the spirit long enough that he could erect an invisible barrier that not only protected the city, but ensured that it would prosper. At once, the fortunes of Kugane's citizenry turned. My great-grandfather was hailed as a hero, and geomancy as the savior of our nation. Within a matter of moons, the streets were lined with the stalls and tents of would-be seers, the people practically throwing coin at them for their advice and blessings. These pretenders, these charlatans, were not interested in the sacred rites passed down to my great-grandfather from his great-grandfather and his great-grandfather before him. They were not interested in maintaining the barrier that preserved Kugane's luster and drove back the powers that would see it fall. No, they were more interested in lining their pockets. And now the bonds that hold the barrier in place are about to break, and there is none left with the knowledge to mend them. Knowledge that died with the passing of my grandfather. And so I set out to convince the geomancers of Kugane that only united would we discover the means to save our fair city. That only united would we stave off the darkness and bring lasting prosperity to one and all. That only united would my great-grandfather's legacy live on. Alas, I failed. Branded a deceiver by those very men and women who had grown fat on deceit. Unable to mend the bonds myself, nor rouse my peers to action, I stood on this very bridge, and thought of an answer, and then I saw it in the setting sun. My answer lay in the west. And so I packed my bags and headed to Eorzea, in search of something, anything, that might help me save Kugane. I believed that something astrology, but before I could be certain, I was summoned home. This you already know. Since then, I have been coming here every night, hoping the stars might provide me with another revelation, but they remain silent. Maybe the heavens speak through you. Tell me, what do they say? Are you serious? Use geomancy to mend the barrier, use astrology to restore the barrier, solve your own problems. I really want to be a jerk, but at the same time, I don't want to be a jerk. But if I don't see what he replies to this, I'm gonna regret it. Spare me your western. Your western? Wait, there was one thing I learned while in Ishgard. It was that Western astrology is in many ways a complement to Eastern geomancy. Used together, they might just work. After all, you need only use your expected benefit and you can mend my injury, is that not so? No, really, I'm genuinely asking. The lesson explaining the finer details of the star's power and how to harness it was conveniently scheduled for the day after our return home. But you know it all. Tell me you can help repair the barrier. Can we? I did it, great-grandfather. I found a way to make things right. Well then, we have no time to lose. My great-grandfather created this barrier by anchoring the energies of wind, water, and earth to 4 shrines located at the north, east, south, and west ends of the city. It is there the bonds must be repaired. We shall begin with a nearby westernly shrine on the short pier. Yeah, I've been trying not to, overdo myself, but at the same time, I've been, starting to realize that life doesn't really wait for you. You have to continue to do things. You can't just take breaks forever. Oh, this is like a duty. This is one of the shrines of which I spoke. It may not look like much, but if it were to be destroyed, the entire city would be overrun with large testicled Oh my god, raccoon dogs and flying rainbow cats are possibly just angry spirits. Jeez. My plan is simple. If I'm correct, aspect and benefit will intertwine with the barrier's geomantic energies, mending it as easily as it does flesh. We shall wait until nightfall to perform the rite, or the last thing we need is a drunken Ronin breaking your concentration. Is this what we need to do? That's pretty much it? Okay, are we doing it? Okay. I think it's very strange if we don't get, like, stopped or attacked at all. That would be odd, wouldn't it? What a strange duty. I don't even know why this is a duty, to be honest. It's so pretty here when everything's empty, isn't it? Oh, okay. The job actions from Master are so pretty, though. Yeah, it is a bit strange. Like, I mean, I get that not every duty can be just like, okay, fight your enemies, because in reality, that is not really what you're supposed to be doing. But at the same time, I don't know, it's weird. It feels easy, doesn't it? Like, easier than... knows what we do and is sending her minions out in force, okay? Okay. So we need to... do we hide? Can we go? Is he gonna follow me? Okay, he is gonna follow me. Where are we supposed to go, though? Okay, so no one saw us here. Okay, so this is definitely not where we need to go. I suppose we need to go upstairs. Come on, friend. I would say that we're okay here. But the thing is, I have no idea where we're going. Like, at all. But if there's minions, I guess we're going in the right way. Okay, so we need to go upstairs. Fine. He's just standing there. I'm not even sure if he's helping. I don't think he is. Come on. He's very slow too. Okay, we made it. I don't know if this is the last one. I doubt it. I think there's another one. Oh. Okay. Conversely, I got lost at the same duty. Like, it's not a... It's not as self-explanatory as I thought it would be. That's okay. Alright, let's do this, man. Now concentrate on the anchor. Okay, and I don't need focus, apparently. Okay, so we have one more shrine in the north. Okay, how about I jump here? Is the spirit gonna see him when he goes down? I doubt it. Okay, I think we should be okay. I just don't want to pull many of them if I can help it. Okay, so the spirit actually shouldn't be able to see us. Oh, it's so pretty here. Look at how empty it is. It's kind of cool how you get to see all these things. Like the city and everything when they're empty. I mean, I guess now if you go to Kugane or like any big city is as empty as you get because of the... Should we even call it content drought when, you know, there's constantly relevant things to do? I suppose so. Like, for the sake of conversation, let's call it the content drought. I think we need to go upstairs. Well, not upstairs, across the bridge, I guess. I'm just really hoping he doesn't pull this one. That would be annoying. No, I think we're okay. But the duty is a bit confusing. Okay. Oh, no one saw me! Wow. Who would have thought? Is he gonna get seen? No? Wow. Okay, so we avoided a lot of confrontation there. Yeah, Limsa and Charlan definitely still packed. Limsa is like always packed. I don't think I've ever been to Limsa and like, I don't know, and thought it was dead or something. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I should actually be using my spells now. I'm not a very good healer. I definitely don't play this job very well, but I think I'm, if not good, I think I'm definitely capable, at least, at this point. Yeah, Limsa is crazy packed, even now. It makes me happy. Like, I mean, most of it is, like, mostly now, like, whoever you see in Limsa, they're the ones who, like, never unsub for the game, from the game, because, like, if you don't unsub now, you're pretty much there at all times. Got gravity too? Yeah. Okay, we thwarted the golden fox. I actually don't know if this particular quest gives us any spells. I don't think so. A fine display, fine indeed. Though, if it were I might have used gravity instead of Malefic when the foul creature had... Ah, right. I'll just be staying that tongue of mine again. Yeah, thanks. Yo, I was told that there were spirits in the streets. And you arrive just as they are vanquished. How fortunate. Yes, Master Murakurmo, the bonds are mended, made whole with Western magics, and a little shoulder grease, or was it knuckle grease? What? Western magics? This Ijin lady is none other. And wait until you see the reinforced bonds. The energies twist together with ours like sun and moon, like darkness and light. They are as one, Master. Then I was right to summon you home. Pardon my intrusion, traveler. I am Murakumo, second pupil of the great Kazan and instructor to young Kyoho. But with Kugane safe, I can now return to Ishgard to complete my training as an astrologian. Huzzah! Absolutely not. While you have mended the weakened bonds for now, their ephemerality remains, unless you expect your friend here to remain in Kugane for the remainder of her life. We will need a more permanent solution. In other words, the bond must be laid anew. But you know it as well as I, the secrets to laying those bonds died with my grandfather. Not a day goes by that I do not suffer the burden of my ineptitude. Had I shown promise in the art as your grandfather did, perhaps Kazan would have entrusted me with the knowledge as well. But he did not, and now they are both gone. We can lament that which we cannot change, or we can put aside our past failures and seek the path which leads us forward. My master is right. Perhaps there is something in my grandfather's tomes, or perhaps I may still find a way to win over the other geomancers to our cause. There's always hope, is there not? If anything, you've given us time to search for an answer, and for that I'm grateful. The city would be as well if they knew you had saved them from an army of angry rats looking to devour their souls and defecate their bones straight to the darkest of hells. Wow. Yeah, the game is always active because there's always things to do. In this haste to find a difficult answer, he looks past the simple one right before his eyes. It may take Kyoho time to realize it, but you are the hope which we seek. In time you will come to see it as well. It's like, I feel like sometimes they expect too much of us. Okay, we can port to, I guess, the markets. I mean, there's still people. Like, people are still doing stuff. Not too many of them. Mostly Sprouts trying to catch up. I wonder if we port here, can I walk through here, or is this like a... Okay, I think we're fine. I just hope it's not, oh, it's not upstairs. So I guess this is farewell, unless that is you're staying. No. You're staying. She's staying. Master, she's staying. What changed your mind? No, don't tell me. Knowing that you'll be here with me and Master Murakuma is enough. I was beginning to worry what I would do the next time the city was invaded by Kinko's minions. The master can barely make his way out of the privy each morning, let alone battle bloodlusting specters. Now that you mention it, this all reminds me of that reading Lady Laveva conducted the morning I arrived at the observatory. Something about friendly paths lined with dangerous fruit bushes winding their way to hope. Could the stars truly have predicted all this? If so, I'm impressed. I will need to think more on the issue. Until then, might I suggest you continue the refinement of your art here in the Cynic Hingashi. So technically, it feels like the Stormblood story, like the actual meat of the story starts now. Because we spent doing like a few quests in Ishgard, and it just never really felt like we were in the Stormblood job quest area, right? Until then, might I suggest you continue the refinement of your art here in the Cynic Hingashi. You'll find our beasts just as formidable as yours in the West, if not doubly so. Oh. I want to talk to you. I'll be right back. So we have 68, and then I believe we have we have the level 70 quest. And after that, I'm pretty sure we're able to accept the category as one. The only thing that's really hindering me today is my throat. I thought I was going to be a lot better off, but nope. Okay. Yeah, I actually like this is the first time that I'm legitimately hearing about Geomonsters because I haven't played other Final Fantasy games, and this is literally like my first confrontation with them. Sometimes you need to spend money to level it. Yeah, I am. I actually have only been doing that. Mostly through just like playing through daily roulettes and stuff and not really investing into anything else. Like I haven't been like buying the glam that I've been wanting to buy or whatever, and I still have enough money for the housing in Ishgard, I guess, when it comes out. Like when I take those two things out, I've still been able to make like a decent amount of gil, and I've just been buying things off the market board, and I've been leveling my crafters that way. It's kind of sad because I wish I was better at just like finding the time to craft, but I don't know, like I've just been investing money into crafters, to be honest. And I know that I don't know, like I know I shouldn't be burning my guild that much, but I want my crafters leveled up so that at some point when I have more time, I can just like sit down and actually do crafting the way I want to and not like constantly, I don't know, just struggle. I have a lot of mats, like all of my bags are full, and they're pretty much full because I've been collecting those mats and I've been unwilling to sell them, thinking about how once my crafters are max level, I'm just gonna like sit down and craft all these expensive things and sell them at the auction house. I mean, technically, I'm just trading gil for time because I spend, let's say I spend like 2 hours or a bit more on like daily roulettes because I've been leveling my jobs. Technically leveling my jobs is feeding my crafters. Like I don't actually craft. Like what can you do? Like you can't do everything. You just can't make everything work. And I've been pretty happy with how my leveling has been going, considering I pretty much only just started playing the game. So, well, not I didn't just start. Like I think I've been playing it for a good few months now, but I haven't really been leveling. Like most of my time was spent on just like doing the MSQ, and I'm only now getting to the point where I'm actually investing my my time into something other than just quests. Like I don't know, like I really want that Amaro mount, to be honest. Like that's been my main motivation. And apart from that, I don't know, like I just want to make sure I try out every job at level 90 just so that I can say that if I'm maining a pally, which is my current main, that it was an actual choice, that it's not like a, I don't know, like a product of circumstance where I only level pally because because that's what I started with first and I didn't get to try anything else ever. I know for sure I won't be healing. Like healers are, I don't know, just not for me. I have nothing against them, but like I'm just not a healer person. Like I just want to go through it so that I can get to my role quest, to be honest. What are you guys maining? I don't think I ever asked you that. Joe is giving you his best. Where have you been, young lady? I have been waiting for days. Look, I have some good news and some bad news for you. The bad news is a 37th reading of my great-grandfather's tomes failed to reveal anything about the bonds that the previous 36 readings had not. The good news, if you can call it that, is that we did discover where Grandmaster Kazan conducted his training when he was a youth. How does this help us? Good question. I'm still not completely certain myself, but it is more than we had the last time you were here, and an ounce of hope is better than none at all. So, what do you say, friend? Are you up for a journey across the Ruby Sea? I guess we're gonna go. Yeah, I guess I'd say that it's actually a good time for you to level Black Mage. You pretty much know all the fights, and I think you'd be super comfortable with it. I really want to. Well, mostly because of, badass glam and whatnot. But it would be fun to experience it. I just don't think I'm quite ready yet. I think I wanna work on leveling healers. I personally want to finish them. I want to finish Sage. I think that's gonna be my next one, and then I'm probably gonna level Summoner, and then have another healer. And I don't know about White Mage. My Conjurer is like level 10, and I've been I don't know. I'm just really bored by it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I think I'm gonna finish up Sage. I knew you couldn't turn me down. Still, the road ahead won't be easy. Yangsha is large, and the scars of war run deep along the Gensui chain. It may be that which might have helped has already been claimed by Flame. We'll have to place our faith in our fortunes and hope they guide us through. I've decided we shall begin our search Name for the reason that, well, there's no reason, but you have to start somewhere. I shall meet you there. Safe journeys. Welcome back, Lunith. What's up? Yeah, I don't know why you're still holding out hope that I'm gonna heal. Like, you know, all the skills that you keep talking about, they're great, but like I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm not gonna be a healer. For sure. It is not my favorite activity. The lore is great, the glams are badass, but I am no healer. The air is heavy with mist, and these shacks probably let in more rain than they keep out. Something like a tome wouldn't survive a single moon here, let alone the decades. This is my great-grandfather's training. Still, a few words with the village elders provided an interesting bit of information. Though it required some coaxing, several were able to recall memories of robbed seers who resided in a nearby temple. A temple that was in use right up until the Garlean invasion and the subsequent banning of all religion. The building, called the Swallow's Compass, was, whilst since abandoned, still remains in good repair. But listen to this. The locals avoided for fear of disturbing the spirits, with which they believed the geomancers communed. Do you know what this means? There still could be something left inside. Okay. Now I hop between astrologian, dark knight, and red mage. I mean, it's diverse enough that you don't get bored, and still you get to have like a favorite, you know, your favorite thing out of pretty much all the types of jobs. So, I mean, why not? So we decided to try to complete my gathering log for botanist and miner. I didn't know what I took on until it was too late. Oh gosh. Yeah, I haven't been doing a lot of that. My only I guess motivation for logs would be to finish the Grand Company logs so that I can get those minions. But do you gain anything from finishing your gatherer logs, like an achievement or something, or I don't know, something better like a minion or whatever? I mean, obviously you could get minions by, like, I don't know, just gathering, I suppose, and, you know, doing your other stuff, but you can also buy those from the market board, right? The Swallow's Compass, built during the rule of the first Doman king. I took the liberty to explore the grounds before you arrived and discovered this door. I know. It pales in comparison to that impressive gate behind us, compelling any normal thief or bandit to dismiss it outright. But then why erect a geomantic field to protect it? I sense the flow of powerful energies here. Whatever lies behind this door, the geomancers wanted to keep it safe. Retainers can only gather what you've got. Oh, I see. Yeah, I have 2 retainers and they're both pallies, because that's what I started with when I started the game, and I never actually leveled anything else when it comes to retainers. I should turn one of them into a gatherer for sure, though. I sense the flow of powerful energies here, whatever. Okay, read that. In fact, there may be even traps, which is why only I should attempt crossing of the threshold. I mean, who knows what terrible guardians have been summoned to protect the temple. Are you ready? Are we ready? I don't know. Oh. I feel like me getting into crafting and gathering is gonna be like one big endeavor, and it's probably only gonna happen when I finish everything else that I wanna work on. Interrupts with a healer are so confusing to me. See, eventually is the key word when it comes to like all the content that that's there, but you're not quite there yet. Like, that's how I feel about most of the Final Fantasy stuff. Actually, yesterday I worked on like my little list of like things to do, like when I'm not streaming, because often I will log in and I'll be like, you know, what can I do today? And I never I feel like I never really do what I'm supposed to do. And I still have like things that I haven't unlocked yet, like the features of the game, and I put them here. So this is my I'm not streaming and I want to do something in Final Fantasy piece of paper. I also have the streaming ones, but you know. Well, I guess now we know what terrible guardians were summoned to protect the temple. You'll also be happy. Also be happy to hear I was able to temporarily nullify the barrier, granting access into the chamber beyond. As there may be more traps, I ask that you wait out here to deal with them for me. Just kidding. I've already checked. There are no more traps, probably. No, I'm not in the Shadowbringers one. This is the Stormblood story. I think this is level 68 or something like that. Fortune is with us, V. The scrolls were intact, the barrier having protected them from both the elements and thieves. It took some searching, but I believe I was able to locate several that touch upon the laying of geomantic binds. At least I think I was able to. The script on these rolls is old and faded, not to mention written in a hand far beyond my comprehension. Luckily, Master Murakumo is almost as ancient as the tomes, and should have little difficulty pricing out their secrets. A decanter of 6 of hot sake. Oh my god, sake. What is wrong with me? And he'll warm to the task. I'll see you back at Shirakazuha story. I'll even save you a cup. Jeez, okay. Definitely feeling very tired. I just want to get over this cold. Like I've been battling this cold for, I don't know, I think this is my like 3rd week of not being 100% myself, and I already took the last week off. Like, completely. I didn't even stream, I didn't make new videos. Well, I did make videos, but I decided to just kind of take it easy, hoping that this week was going to be better, but I can feel I'm not quite there yet. And at the same time, I feel like also, like, life doesn't just, like, wait for you to get better. Sometimes you have to push through it. I just need to stop being a baby and be like, okay, I have a cold. But it doesn't matter, does it? Like, you have to continue doing things. I actually got the sake housing item. I thought it was really cute. I have it in my apartment. Yo, the Westerner has joined us. Might I suggest you do the same? My apologies, you may want to sit down for this, or not. It doesn't matter. Nothing really matters, does it? Well, he's gloomy. The scrolls, they contain knowledge of the complete ritual. In fact, it was in the very first one. Just our luck, right? Wind, water, and earth. Creation of the bonds calls for energies of all three. Though this much even a first-year novice of geomancy could tell you. You know, what gave us a pause was the mention of a 4th energy, an energy to render the seal permanent. Life. Don't you see, V? They spilled living blood. Oh, to complete the ritual. They damned a soul to an eternity without peace, so that their magics would not fade. I now understand why Grandmaster Kazan left no notes on the rites. He did not wish this knowledge to fall into the wrong hands. And because he never performed the rites himself, the bonds anchoring the barrier around Kugane were never completed. And that is why they require constant attention. That's very dark. Like, it suddenly turned very gloomy. That's why they require constant attention. No blood was spilled to make them everlasting. My great-grandfather would not sacrifice even a single life to achieve these ends, and neither will I. That's enough, Kyoko. There will be time to think on this with the morrow. Return to Kugane Dori and see if you can find some solace in sleep. That is so dark. Where do we want to go? Oh, okay. We could go to... okay. I kind of miss hanging out in Kugane. Like, the only time I actively hung out around Aetherites was when I was house hunting. And I just don't know if I'm gonna have the same experience this time around, because I'm really hoping that the lottery system is just gonna allow me to, you know, just place my money and wait. I don't want to go through camping again. But I don't know. Would I feel nostalgic about it? Probably not. Ugh. I failed, just as did my great-grandfather and my grandfather after him. We all knew the one means of creating a flawless barrier. None of us could bring ourselves to do it. What, to kill a person? And lo, the bonds we fortified, but several nights passed. Already have they begun to loosen and fray. They were weak for over long, allowing Kinko to regain her strength, to mend her wounds, to feed her anger. And now there is naught we can do but watch as she gathers her minions for a final assault on the land she once ruled. Ghana does not stand a chance. Now would be a good time for us to stumble across that hope Lady Leveva's reading promised would be at the end of this road to destruction. And this took a very, very dark turn very suddenly. Is this like the final quest? I think it is. We get... Okay, we get a spell, and we get the... Do I have enough room in my bag? I surprisingly do. Oh, I'm actually looking forward to the glam. Yo appears frantic, and Master Murakumo is nowhere to be found. V, thank the stars you're finally here. It's been almost 4 bells since Master Murakumo left on his daily inspection of the bonds. He most likely just stopped to warm his belly along the way, but I can't help wondering if it's something worse. Will you help me search for the old man? We can start at the closest shrine in Raksui Gardens. Like, I'm so used to this music because of the housing. Like, every time I hear Kugane music, I feel like home. Like, sometimes I'll see an entrance to the dungeon and I have no idea what the dungeon was. Do you guys feel the same way? Like, you'll just be walking around the world seeing those entrances that you at some point unlock, but you have no clue what dungeon there is. Any sign of them? Where could he be? You don't suppose he tried anything foolish, do you? With the bonds as weak as they are, any manner of disturbance could rouse the golden fox. And the master is no longer of an age to defend himself. Defend himself against what? A maid could walk the streets naked, and unattended carry a gold-filled sack and not have so much as a finger laid upon her. Or who's spreading more lies about angry spirits, so fear to that you might offer your protection in exchange for ransom. Oh, jeez. Like, the cold's making me so tired. I didn't want to be tired. I've done no such thing. I merely bid my fellow geomancers aid the city in its time of need. Not once have I asked compensation for what I seek. If anything, it is you who seek to prey on the citizenry's ignorance. So the talentless hack who waves his great-grandfather's name around like he does his member. Your lies are growing stale, Kyoho. Continue sprouting them, and not only do you sully our craft, but the very legacy of Grandmaster Kazan. What would he say to this nonsense? Are you even listening to me? Why doesn't no one listen to me? All I desire is to mend my great-grandfather's magics and save Kugane. I do not seek coin. I do not seek fame. Why is that so hard for you to grasp? We are wasting our time here, Pete. Let us continue the search for Master Murakumo at the Westernly Shrine. It's kind of sad that no one believes him, isn't it? It's like he literally spends his time trying to prove to people that he's like super genuine. Where did I even go? Hi, Fernie, welcome back. How are you doing today? Do I really port myself here? That's so stupid. There's no closer etherite? Yeah, I don't really want to be resting. I'm so excited for streaming this weekend. I'm finally back. I know I should rest, but at the same time, I don't know. It feels so good to finally be back to streaming. I took the last weekend off, and I felt like that was too much. Because, like, I've really been enjoying my time. I know that, like, in theory, I could get enough sleep and just, like, finish all these quests tomorrow, but I don't want to. Master Murakumo hurt. The bond was nearly undone. I tried to, but, aww. Kinko, she's here. She's already through. You need to perform the blood ritual. It's the only way. Wait, who are they gonna kill? What? No, I already told you. My grandfather has spurned the spilling of innocent blood to complete the seal, and so have I. Besides, even if we were to conduct the ritual, there's no one's sacrifice. Then I shall be the sacrifice, Kyoho. For the many years since your grandfather passed, my sole purpose has been to find a means to mend the Kazan's barrier. It will be the greatest honor knowing that with my death, I might not only save the city, but be granted the opportunity to watch over it for eternity. No, I can't let you die, Master. Like, that's probably a good idea. I mean, he is technically old and, ready to go, and he can help us. Listen to what you're saying, Kyoho. You cannot let me die? I want to do this. It is my decision to make and mine alone. Let not the selfishness in your heart distract you from what needs to be done. You're wrong, Master. There must be another way. There's always another way. There's always hope. Right, V? How do we save Kugane? Simple. Use astrology. It's simple. Sacrifice Master Murakumo. I don't know. I guess we're gonna be a little bit of a jerk. Not on my watch. There is a much easier solution to all this nonsense, but only if you stop focusing on the bonds and turn your attention to the fox. Lady Lefebvre, how did you what? Your powers of observation never cease to amaze me, Kyoho. It is me in the flesh, fresh off a galley put into port this very morning. The symposium was a rousing success. The vault quick to realize the benefits my school's wisdom could bring when applied to the rebuilding of Ishgard. It was even decided that several new courses in Charlayan astrology were to be taught at the Scholastic Gate starting next term. Oh, nice! And so with my father's dream fulfilled, I was finally free to pursue whatever I wished. And I wished to learn more of geomancy, so here I am, and not a moment too soon by the looks of it. Yeah, we would have just killed the man with me leading the whole thing, apparently. In the few bells I spent exploring the city for leads as to your whereabouts, I learned much and more about our pretender and his nigh advocacy. So I began testing the bonds of this barrier myself. It did not take long to realize that it was Kyoho who was speaking verily and his detractors, the true pretenders. So you'll help us mend the bonds? But how? Vi and I have already tried using energies drawn from the heavens, and that only worked to delay the inevitable. The guardian spirit's strength has grown so great that the only thing that might hold her now is the new barrier anchored with bonds of lifeblood. But this I cannot allow. As always, Kyoho, your hasty charge into a difficult answer blinds you from the simple solution. You have a right to harness the power of aspect and benefit, but you fail to grasp its true potential to bring succor. Feels bad to hear that as a student. For so long, you have focused on mending your great-grandfather's bonds, when you should have focused on Kinko herself. If her wrath can be quelled, then a barrier will no longer be needed. So you're saying that if we use the power of the stars to soothe Kinko's wounded heart, we may convince her to stay her attack? Giving you time to replay your great-grandfather's bloodless bonds, but it will only work if Kinko is weak and the manifestation of her soul's scars cleansed. Right, so we only need to... Wait, won't attacking Kinko and her spiritual minions simply anger her even more? Before something can be healed, it first must be hurt. Ouch. This is a sound plan, Kyoho, and it turns out you still require sacrifice. There will be no sacrifice tonight, tomorrow, or ever. The stars have foretold our victory and will provide us the strength we need to see our enemy overcome. That's what I like to hear. Follow me then to Kugane Castle. The spirits are certain to be drawn there. I can't wait to see her, to be honest. I'm so curious. Where should we go? Be right back. Okay, guess we're just gonna climb up. Good morning, Cupcake! How are you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having a good weekend. Okay. I'm so curious to actually see her because, like, I'm envisioning an actual fox. And I've gotten better at, like, reminding myself to take actual print screens and such. I'm so excited. Oh, how has job hunting been going? The very house have opened. Who will save us? Yeah, don't look at me. How cool is this cutscene though? Oh, okay, that does look somewhat like a fox. Tikanda, we just walked up all those steps for a final showdown at Kugana Castle, and now we have to walk all the way back down to 10. Right, mouth shut. Kinko will seek to draw out attention away from her by sowing chaos in the street. Kyoho, you focus your energies on Fox. Me, you make swift work on her angry supplicants. I shall provide you both with support from the rear. Okay. See if how far along is Preachin and Walker? I haven't really been following too much, which is weird because if there's anything that you should be doing while being sick, it's watching other people's streams, but I haven't even had time to do that. It's like this cold has just been kicking my ass these days. I have not been able to get over it. It's so unfortunate. Yeah, I should, like, if he's about to finish, I should probably watch these streams. I really want to see it as well. Who else is finishing Endwalker? Is there more content creators who are just now at the end? Haven't been following at all. That it? It's not like we have anywhere to go. Yeah, the fox has no idea who she's talking to. Oh, Pyre finished? Oh gosh, I should be watching those streams. He has the best takes. Definitely the best takes on like the lore and everything. Like, where do you want me to go? Like, healer duties are so weird. You guys were right. Kind of a cool model. I don't think I even saw it being used anywhere else. Like sometimes they make these super badass NPCs and they never end up using them. Like in mounts or anything like that. Yeah, I keep forgetting my cards too. Oh, Pyre's behind Preach. Oh, okay. I see. Am I supposed to be healing these? Looks like it. They did say Benefix, so guess we're doing that. Because this lady is doing like a ton of damage. finish on Monday or Tuesday. I see. Yeah, I should watch it. Instead of like forcing myself to work, I should work on legitimately getting better and like watching other people's stuff instead. But like I've been missing streaming. I really wanted to stream just at least for a little bit today so that I get to see you guys. I thought I was gonna be better, but I'm just not. I'm still not feeling myself, and it's so unfortunate. Like I just want this to be over already. And no matter how much I sleep, I still feel horrible. It's like, what do I even need to do to recover from this cold? It sucks. Oh, I meant the mob that I was fighting before. I wasn't talking about the lion. I meant the one, what was it called? I don't even know. It was, no, it didn't say anything. Wait, does Preach stream on working days or weekends? Do you happen to know? Yeah, I was a little bit surprised to see him actually participating like in the race stuff. But he did say that at some point he was gonna play like World of Warcraft, at least like in private, as in like with friends and stuff. And I don't know, like I think if anything, they should be very grateful that Preach has decided to take his time of the day to participate in organizing. Well, not organizing, but like casting the race. MSQ on workdays, I see. Oh, I never mentioned it being used in the in that dungeon. I'll probably go back at some point. Should have definitely done this before. Oh, I'm supposed to heal this. I didn't even pay attention. Oh, that's why she's invulnerable. That's fine. Oh yeah, of course. That'd be fun. Okay, well this wasn't too bad. If that's it. Oh, that is not it. Okay. Gotta help this girl, right? Okay, there we are. Oh, that is so pretty. Aw, that was beautiful, wasn't it? Kind of feel sorry for her too. Kinko is calm. Now lay the bonds and complete your great-grandfather's ritual. Aww. Maybe we sacrifice her, huh? May the rivers of heaven and earth, wind and water, flow together as one. May their currents cleanse this land of its impurities and see it ever guarded. It's weird how geomancy per se doesn't really exist anywhere, like in any of the professions. May the wrath that once held rule be carried to the seas where it may be forgiven for eternity. Oh, guess we're not sacrificing anyone. It is done. Together we have saved Kugane and with it torn down the walls that separated our two schools. This will be a day long remembered, the day a new hope was born. That was beautiful. And that's like the end of the Stormblood story. How cool is that? Yeah, I would personally find it very interesting. I don't know how to begin to thank you, both of you. Oh, they're part of the White Mage, I see. Well, yeah, like with the, with the rock throwing and whatnot. Normally, I would say this uncharacteristic display of humility is more than enough thanks, but I still require one thing in return of my assistance, a promise that this is not the end. Of course it's not the end, this is just a beginning, a new beginning for both geomancy and astrology. There is so much to be done. First, we need to write down all that happened here today, then I'll need to... So this is Kugane, not bad. Do you miss him? Jacquinard, what in the seven heavens name are you doing here? I explicitly stated in my letter that you were not to follow me. Lady Lefebvre, I'm disappointed. You of all people should know that you wanted me to stay put. You should have rather demanded that I come. Oh, okay, well that's true. Yes, whatever was I thinking? That's hilarious. May I say that I'm honored to have before me the foremost authorities on astrology. Your display last night taught me there is still much I must learn about my own school. Something I would have been able to do had I allowed myself to be sacrificed. Wouldn't, I guess. Yo, I wanted to That hard to apologize? Apologize, there, I said it. I still despise you and that smirk of yours, but I can see I was mistaken about you being a pretender. You have talent, almost as much as I. You make a worthy rival. I shall despise you. Oh, you read that. Coming from you, Udoko, I'll take that as a compliment. Lady Lefebvre, under any other circumstances, I would be on a bark headed back to Eorzea this very evening to complete my training as an astrologian. There's still something I need to do first. Just as you fought to educate Ishgard on your school, I must do the same here in Kugane with mine. A geomancy unfaithful to the teachings of the masters has poisoned the city for too long. A wise decision, one that was surely not easy for you to make. Take as much time as you need. Yoho, see the ship righted, see truth prevail. The stars will guide you back to us when the hour is right. Aww. Don't you worry, Lady Lefebvre. Give me a few summers and I'll have an entire army of geomancers trained by yours truly lining up at your desk. An entire army of Kyohos. Yeah, do they really want that? Is that a problem? That was a good quest line. Okay, let's see the glam odds, what I was looking forward to. Okay. Alright, so next one is Shadowbringers. That's fine. Okay, let's open it up. Okay. What is this? Aww. Oh gosh. I don't really like this headpiece. I don't think I'll ever use this. This though? This dress is kind of beautiful. It looks like that hempen shirt kind of shape of the dress and whatnot. Okay, let me see what it looks like with this actual head. Okay, I can see how this fits. I can see how this fits, but I don't really know. I don't like the headgear. The sleeves though are gorgeous. They're actually a lot more beautiful than the sleeves that you receive from the previous Kofor. Definitely different. What is this? These are legs. Well, in order for us to actually see the legs, the pants are very similar to the ones that I'm wearing. I can see how this is like a mix between what we have right now and like one of the sets that we previously got. Oh, I don't like the shoes. I hate the pointed thingies. Like whenever I see them, I instantly just like throw them away. The weapon is pretty cool though. We sheath. Okay, pretty much. It pretty much looks the same. But that's okay. I'm actually fairly happy with it. I'm actually fairly happy with the glam. Like it looks okay. But guys, I'm sorry, but I won't be doing Shadowbringers tonight. The reason for that is because even though I wanted to be okay today and I wanted to be just, fully recovered and go through all of the quests, you can hear me talk and you see that like things are not ideal and they're definitely not ideal on my end. I am in a lot of pain. Like my throat is just hurting and I'm trying to recover. But I just haven't really been able to do that lately, and hopefully by tomorrow I'm feeling better so that I can actually finish those quests. And I hope I can do that tomorrow. I'm glad that I was able to stream at least for a little bit today, and I'm sorry for the shorter streams this week. And for the lack of streams last week, I've really been trying to just like get over this and go back to my normal routine, but I don't know. I hope that at some point soon I make it. Yeah, I've been drinking all the tea and I've been doing like all the things that that people tell me to do and like try to recover, but like it just hasn't been happening for me and it just really sucks. But I'm very happy that I got to see you guys today and that we got to hang out, and hopefully this, whatever this is, it just gets better, I don't know, tomorrow so that we can finish those quests and just go back to normal. I really want to go back to normal for sure. But anyway, thank you for hanging out today, and thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. I had a good stream and I had a good day, so thank you for everything, really. And that is going to be it today. Tomorrow I will try my best to, be better and just go through these quests because I've been dying to do my role quests. You know how much I've been leveling and how much I've been just trying to get to the point where, you know, I'm finishing those role quests and just like wrapping up the story and everything. I'm so excited for it. It's just that my physical condition needs to match my excitement right now, and at the moment it is not matching it. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyway, thanks so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. Take care, enjoy, and I will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central European Time. That's 9 a.m. EST, or 10 a.m.? I think it's 10 a.m. EST now. Yes, there's yeah, this is the new mic. Finally, I replaced well, whatever that was that I was previously using. Unfortunately, my blue is it passed away. I'm gonna show it off once more. I've been unable to remove it from my desk. I'm so sad. Like, I know that I'm not gonna be using it anymore, and I should just like give it to my kid so that he can play and like not take my other mic. Actually, I've been so afraid for like this mic safety that like as soon as I finish live streaming and everything for the week, I just like pack it and put it away so he doesn't find it, because he actually dropped the blue like 2 weeks ago, and it's been very unfortunate because it just no longer works. So since he dropped it, I should probably just like give it to him so that he can play and leave my other mic alone. But yeah, I'm happy that the sound is better. I just hope that my voice can actually be better too, so that no, this is no longer working. I have to go. Alright guys, thank you. Have a good night, have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow, and I will do my absolute best to kick this cold's ass so that we can go back to normal. Thanks so much again. Have fun. Have a great rest of your night, and see ya tomorrow. Bye.